Warsaw, just tonight, just really kind of a strange game. Just kind of talk about just, the shot counter being so lopsided, but still being able to pull through with the win.
Yeah, I think like we've talked about it, right? They're not all going to be this perfect painting of what a win should look like. You're going to have to find ways to win in different, sort of games, and I think we've done a pretty good job of that this year, of finding ways to win different ways. And I thought our guys did a really good job of just playing, just competing, playing for one another. Asking made some really big saves for us there, but as much as the shot counter was what it was, I didn't really think our game was as bad as maybe the shot counter looked. But we'll look at it and get better.
What can you say about just, we talked about this morning, how Askarov gritted, through this game. Again, that first goal he gives up, obviously not one that he likes, you guys like, but he made a lot of huge saves for you guys tonight.
Yeah, he's mentally tough, man. He's a competitor. He doesn't get rattled, and if you want to be a good goal in this league, you can't get rattled. So, he made some huge saves. They make it 4-3. McCavish comes down that 2-1, makes a big save. So, when we needed him, he made the saves.
How about just how good Macklin was tonight? I mean, 2 of his 3 points were defensive efforts by him too.
Yeah, they're the track, and then big block even at the end there. That's a huge block, and that's what he's all about. An ultra competitor, plays at both sides of the puck, plays in all 3 zones. I've said enough. We see it every night. We're lucky that he's on our team.
What do you see on that play where the puck hit his face there?
Yeah, just a hockey play. I think the puck comes up and hits him.
Did it hit his visor look like?
I haven't really watched it, to be honest with you.
But how worried were you when that happens?
Anytime the guy goes down, you get worried. Obviously, we lose Gaudette there too, so anytime someone goes down, you get a little concerned. And we're getting some reports on the bench that he's going to be fine, so that was good.
It feels like every time you guys might be hitting a rough patch, you've responded, you've answered with victories. What does it say? What do you pin that in terms of the growth of your club in being able to do that?
Yeah, I think it starts with our leadership group. Ryan Reeves has been such an important piece to our team as far as being a voice in that locker room in between periods. Barclay Goodrow as well has been around a long time. Toffoli, Wenberg. I mean, our leadership group, I can't say enough good things about them. Max come into his own. The accountability that we show when there is mistakes. And we kind of saw it tonight after the second period. We kind of got on our heels. And the first time in my 4 years where the chatter in the locker room was very impressive as far as how we need to play going forward. Did we do that perfectly? No. But we are making strides to understand how we need to play in certain times, and that's a big positive.
You got evidence of that? I mean, you get a big penalty kill there, obviously. They pulled the goalie with Schweber.
Yeah, big blocks. We're paying a price for playing for the guy next to you. That's what this game's all about.
You got a Pacific Division win here, and this club's starting to play pretty well. What are the things you need to do to move up in the standings?
Yeah, I think just take it one day at a time. We got to practice tomorrow. We got to improve some areas of our game and continue to get better, and individually and as a group. So we're not going to get too wrapped up in the standings and where we are. We're going to focus on us and getting better every day.
Speaking of playing the right way, how good was it to see Ostapchuk rewarded, and that entire shift was your guys playing the right way?
Yeah, that's a great goal. It's how what we want. We want to win pucks down low, get it up top. Oriole, gets a good shot through. We get a tip on it. So glad Chucky's playing some good hockey to get rewarded.
And it was noticeable after Macklin went down that the first shift with that line, you put Zach between them. Was that kind of a reward for a guy playing the right way?
No, we were just down some bodies. We needed a center there.
Also, wanted to ask about Adam Gaudette. Any update on him? What happened with him?
I don't know. It's lower body. I haven't got an update. Good.
Overcoming sort of adversity there. You had your own adversity in the first period, so just kind of talk about overcoming that.
I was talking with myself before the game, and I was like, "That's the game when I have to start playing with the puck more, especially after interview with you." And that happened, and I was like, "Fucking idiot!" Especially against this team, they doing like forecheck pretty well. So, sorry.
Okay, good. I thought you were talking about me when you said idiot.
No. I was told myself.
But just importantly, though, after that, mistake, though, you're able to bear down and make the saves there. Just talk about that. And the Ducks were, 40 shots on you tonight, 40-plus shots. Yeah.
Most important, the next shot. Like I said to you before, too, this morning. So, this can happen sometimes, like bad bounce. So just have to keep your heads up and just moving on. And it's like game like 60 minutes. You have to battle through that. So
Does it, Yaro, does it feel like this team picks each other up? If you may be off your game, your teammates are there to pick you up. If the team game isn't the best whatsoever, you're there to pick them up.
That's the key for winning some hockey games. That's like what good hockey teams do. I think so. Like you said, right? Sometimes like you don't feel yourself, and it just doesn't feel good yourself. And the people like around you helping you help each other, and.
It's noticeable this year that when the goalies are down, Macklin is kind of like the first guy to give you guys a tap on the pads. So that's what happened after the first period. What happened in the first period with you. It's just something that you and Alex kind of know. It's just how he supports you guys.
He's all the time trying to support us. It's no matter like the bad goal, good goal, like big save, not a big save. So he's like trying to support us more and more. So. And me and Alex were respected.
Yeah, it's a huge win. Obviously it's a road win. You can tell that. Askey was unbelievable today, so he helped us a lot. But yeah, it's a nice road win.
I used to talk about the effort from Macklin tonight. 3 points. Obviously, the pass on your goal there.
It's not enough could be said about this guy. It's unreal how he sees stars and how he makes great plays. So yeah, it's thankful for that pass.
You guys were obviously up most of the game, but it kind of had that feeling. One of those games that would come down to the very end. Did it feel the same way to you guys on the ice?
They're a good team. Obviously, we're a good team too. So it's gonna go down to the wire. They want to make a push there, and obviously they had a little go there. So we had to really fight for this one, but it was a nice win.
Did you notice that Macklin kind of took your kind of pass that you like to make on the pass to you there?
Yeah, it was nice. It was. He sees all those openings, so I was just waiting for that pass, and it's a great pass.
William, over this season here, it feels like each time when you guys might hit a rough patch whatsoever, you guys respond with wins whatsoever. What does it say about the growth of this team that you guys have been able to do that and not let these little things turn into long losing streaks, but you respond with victories?
I think that's what it's all about, right? You go into you lose 2 games in a row sometimes, and you got to find a way to get back and win a couple games in a row, and respond and be better, and then stack some games. And I think that's something we've been doing better of, and we want to be in this race all the way.
Why is your alignment working?
It's been good. We play off each other. I think Sherney brings his size, he brings his skill, and our Mac is obviously Mac. So it's been good fun to play.
And what can you say about just Yaro's performance? Obviously, that goal he gives up to start, not one that he likes, but past that though, it kept you guys in the game tonight.
Yeah, obviously it's great goalie. Can't really say much about that. He makes some saves tonight that shouldn't be able to do. So, he kept us in that game, and we gotta be thankful for that.
And just William, how much fun are you having? It's obviously been a tough couple of years here. So, just how much fun are you having right now?
Yeah, this is way more fun. I'll tell you that. Coming to the rink every day and winning games and being in this, it's way more fun than last year.
And as a contender for an Olympic team yourself, can you see Canada not picking Macklin for that team?
He has to be on that team. It would be weird otherwise.
First goal as a Shark. What'd you see on that play?
Yeah, took long enough. I just saw Oreo had it up top, and I was all alone. Just get a nice stick on it. So, yeah, it felt good.
Warsofsky talked a lot this year about how your line, you guys just kind of set the tone in terms of playing the right way, and that, your goal was a tribute to that, just in terms of just getting in deep, right, just going to work.
Yeah, 100%. Playing with Revo and Goody, like I've said before, we know what we do well, and I think we stick to that pretty good. It was, yeah, like you said, prototypical our line goal. Good, he gets it down low, get it up top, and we just get it pucks to the net, and then we crash it.
Just talk about tonight's effort. Maybe not the most ideal in terms of the cleanest game played, but of course you guys pull it out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I thought we worked hard all night. Yeah, you know, it's not our prettiest, but I think good teams find ways to win, and I think that's what we did tonight.
What can you say about Macklin's effort tonight at 3 points?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even surprise me anymore. I mean, every game it's something new with that guy. Yeah, he's a very, very special player. Works his tail off out there. Yeah, I mean, he's just special.
There's no way that he can't be named on 2 days from now, right? There's no way he can't be named.
I mean, in my mind, no. I mean, especially his last couple of games, if there was ever any doubt, I mean, I think it's his last couple of games, he's just solidified himself. I mean, I think he's one of the best players in the world. So,
what's the reaction on the bench, though, when he takes the puck high like that?
Obviously worried. I mean, you don't like to see your best player go down like that, but, I mean, he's a tough kid. Obviously, bounced straight back up. So, I mean, I don't know. We weren't worried, but yeah, we knew he'd come back. So,
what did it mean to? I mean, it was kind of a survival test tonight. What does it mean to do that? To come through when the game could have easily slipped away with the momentum that was going against you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was more just stick together and, you know, do your part, I think was the message on the bench. Just, you know, we gotta stop feeling their transition and, you know, plug holes in our D zone. And I thought that's what we did. I thought we worked hard, you know, and obviously they get a couple bounces here and there. And, you know, they played a good game tonight too, but I thought we responded well.
And what can you say about Asky's performance? You know, maybe you guys tease him about that own goal, but otherwise they'll stop a lot of shots.
Yeah. I mean, he's standing right there, so I don't want to butter him up too much. But obviously, yeah. I mean, every time he's in the net, we play with a lot of confidence in front of him. He's a really good goaltender. Competes his ass off every night. So every time he's in the net, we have confidence.